Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 4 of the Wendigos, a live-streamed Twitch series coming to you on YouTube. If you'd like to catch a live stream of this, just go to Rhadamant.com for my schedule. I stream this every Saturday around 1 p.m. to 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here's a little recap of the rules and goals that we have for our series. I also just want to note that during this episode, I run into some balancing problems. You'll know exactly what I mean when I get to them. I'm going to try to work these out so that the dev mode doesn't have to be used for the future. I apologize ahead of time. All right, let's get started. Wow, even with the heat wave, it's negative 35. Oh, man. Well, eventually we'll have very, very warm clothing. All we need is a little bit of wool. We'll be all right. Maybe if I tame some buffalo, or better yet, something that actually eats meat. I'll force the buffalo to eat meat. Some beer coming down. Ox, yeah, your mining skill is actually quite high. You'd be able to get full yield off this jade. Jade would make for a very good trade good too. Or jade statues as well. Okay, it's getting pretty nasty. Clean up the blood. Alright, so this additional bone's going to go to good use. And all of our stuff will not decay any longer, or as soon as we get this roof up. Cool. So we're more or less decay proof. There was another Tori talked about, weather, invasion, or foreigner. That's exciting. Alright, laughably, I'm going to call this bone trap -1. Because still a number, technically. And bone trap -2. Now, there's a little bit of a problem here, because it's going to require a bridge. I don't think the bridge is worth it, to be honest. So, the last trap down there might not be triggered. Ox just got an inspired trade. That'd be a really good thing to use up. So, if he has an inspired trade, it might be worth him switching gear with, well, for both of them to go. It's going to be a better parka. -43. Alright, security. So overwhelmingly, foreigner is what's getting voted on. So if I do try to do a trade run, I may have to just keep an eye on their hypothermia values very carefully and closely. But at least we're staying warm in here. The two fires are definitely going to chew through my wood, though. So that's something of equal concern. Pretty dark, yeah. Creepy too. Look at all that meat. We have a bio-coated rifle or revolver. God, who bothers bio-coating such pathetic weaponry? I will never know. Alright, so we'll have 5 traps each side, which is pretty good backup protection. Yeah, it's negative 62 even with the heat wave. It's going to be a no. It's going to be a big old no. Alright, this is an 18 by 9. Oh, forget it. Mysterious message. How many beers do I have? 100 something? 191? Way more than I need. Okay, so the heat wave is over. That's why it got so cold. Another thing I might be able to do is a bone bench for research. Breaking down, what I'll start to do is break down all the stuff that was made out of wood, like this butcher table, and replacing it with bone, so that we can liberate some wood. Alright, sorry, glitch. We could also get 2 researchers. There's no real harm in double. So this art bench will go here. And another. Says I don't have enough bone. Is that true? I suppose they'd know best. So, yeah, never mind. I will halt that. Too bad you can't butcher these guys for bone anyway. Well, we have plenty of meals. Okay, so all that got mined up. Ox, I guess it is time for you to dig the jade. Now, jade makes for beautiful furniture and the like. So, and art. I think what I might do is invest it in art. Have Moro use her skills to make jade art for sale. It's probably the best. Alright, so for drugs, let's do scheduled drugs now. I'm going to still keep them on simple. 2, thanks for the sub. Here you go. Psychic ship part, gentle snow, or psychic drone. Looks to me... Okay, no, it is counting. Good. Was worried that the bot was down. We have a recurve bow. Various and Sundry, thanks for the sub as well. Man, we are getting a lot of jade. I'm excited about using that jade. It's also possible to replace some of the inside walls that we have with jade to make our base more impressive, but I think I'm going to invest in art. I think that's probably the right bet, the right play. Alright, I think these... I don't know what the DPS of these feral pistols are. Damage 11, refire rate 1.3, 9. Okay, so they're better than the scattergun, I think. Some snow hares. Whoa, that's a lot of snow hares. Migrating. Another thing I need to do is to allow slag and chunks here. So that we can haul the granite. Alright, Wolf, don't piss them all off. Smithing is done. Let's get stone cutting. Put put the granite to good use. Alright, let's hope that we don't need a holy hand grenade. And a psychic ship. So, lancers and pikemen, primarily. Sylvanti just got a shoot frenzy. So with a bunch of elite range units, it definitely calls for brawling defense, but of course, we might want some backup or something along those lines, because we don't exactly have the numbers to efficiently defend ourselves at present. The other problem, of course, is the droner will only get incrementally worse as we wait. Might call for the triple. I mean, it did buy the triple for a, for a scenario like this where, we have a force that we can't contend with easily. So that might be the route I go. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that at sunup tomorrow. So we have the full warmth of the day. So all these little bunnies... Oh, yeah, you're fine. All these little bunnies should yield some bone. Finish up some construction projects and the like. I freed up a little bit more wood. We were at like 230, now we're at 250. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Antibiotics. Thanks, Raptor. Yeah, it's pretty early mix. It happens. Yeah, let's get in there. Another thing I could do is, let's do a warm room. Just so that she's not conscripted, we'll allow her to, hang out while she warms up. So this quest expires. I don't think that I'm going to be able to build that. I just simply don't have the resources, and even if I did, I wouldn't invest it in something superfluous and silly like that. So we have a bunch of snow hares to be hauled. And then what I'm going to want to do is to have everyone warm up nicely and then push the ship out. A cold snap from Pinkling. That's going to make things a little bit more difficult. Alright, everybody get to the warm room. Make sure that the hare meat isn't alright, friendlies coming in from Dennis Keith. Oh boy. Alright, so now's the time. With all these additional friendlies, wow, there's a lot of them. I am a little worried for our relationship to go to hell. Well, more friendlies too. That's going to be a thing. I'd still say I risk the triple. So let's go. Let's go deal with this ship in the most violent way possible. The friendlies are leaving because of weather. Don't steal my jade, please. Sylvanti, turn around. She doesn't have a glitch. You're actually going to get cold real soon too, won't you? You're just shivering, but it won't be long. Alright. I don't want to be too close, because they'll get killed by the blast. But I want to be close enough to close the distance. Duck and weave. Alright, Ox is missing a lung. We're gonna have to take that from one of our next victims. And there's 2 of them coming in now. Hi, friendlies. Did seem like you did absolutely nothing. I really did all this myself. But you can fight this group if you want. Sylvanti, get warm. Okay. How fast are you bleeding? Bad, but not critical bad. All right, Sylvanti, I'm gonna need your help. You're going to have to switch out of what you're currently wearing into something warmer to go help Wolf, who's about to get clubbed. Ox, we're patching you up. Oh, here we go. Here's some friendlies, finally. Ow. Don't club. Oh, you want to steal some stuff? Sylvanti, why don't you just drop your weapon? You know, in the scheme of things, that's kind of unwise. You already died once. But, you know, whatever. You do you. I don't think Cardoza's going to make it very far. Alright, Ox. You healed up enough. Everybody get to warm room. Silden, I am going to want to capture you because I'm going to want to tear out your lung. You know, like you do. So let's go ahead and capture you. And I will take the other spare organs yet. Let's haul this back in. Died too quick. What glitch is in danger? Who's quick here? Who's healthy? And Moro. You rescue. Walrus is coming in. Alright, make sure that I don't have any serious bleeds, which I do, so let's tend to them. Let's get Glitch in ASAP. That was close. I'm gonna have to not. Let's do forced, no dusters, no jackets, and get rid of those dusters and jackets we've been rocking because they are. Oh, he lost a thumb. All right. Well, we're gonna have to work on that. The next thing I'm gonna research is actually prosthetics, basic prosthetics, for kind of obvious reasons. Alright, well, friendlies helped, sort of. They kind of bailed on me pretty early, if I'm being honest. But everybody's fully healthy, more or less. Glitch has a trade inspiration. And Wolf just needs a little patching. Alright, Chelsea, I'm going to have you tend to Wolf. So we are in need of a lung. Schedule everyone inside for now. It's negative 100 out. That seems... Well, alright, we have a cold snap, so I guess that stands to reason. You are going to be unrestricted and refuel. Refuel both while we're at it. Alright, I'm going to do one more home zone. Home, or safety. And keep them not necessarily in the warmth, but close enough to the warmth that it's not going to negatively affect them. Too much. Friend needing help. Host friend for 17 days. The trouble is I don't really have any meals that are appropriate. It would be actually pretty tricky to make sure that they eat probably non-human. But I'll consider it. Increase skill for some intellectual. So that infection. So a lung and a thumb seems to be the net. Some dead mechs on the ice. All right, so I'm gonna further lift the restrictions here so that they can move around a bit. Increase skill, more intellectual. Heal mech serum. Heal that lung, Can says. You got it, Can. Oh, and some new events for you all to vote on. Alright, Wolf. Let's carry that butcher table in. Alright, so if I want to heal that lung, it has to be the last thing I do. Part of me can, if you want to tag me and agree, the thumb is harder to heal than the lung. The lung I can take from a donor. The thumb... Actually? Wait a second. Maybe I can. No. Okay, I can't. EPOE allows you to harvest some stuff, but I guess not that. Alright, you need treatment. Then thumb, hydrate. Sure, hydrate's not a redemption, but I've needed to go to the bathroom for, I don't know, maybe a good hour and a half now, so hydrating is a little painful. But I'll do it. I'll soldier on. God, these foxes just won't rot. They won't rot at all. So here's some of the dusters that we wanted for trade. Cold snaps over. Still frighteningly cold. That's going to be a while. I don't think I really can host anyone. What was the rewards? A great bow, and the rewards aren't good enough for me to host someone for 17 days. That's a lot of effort for not a lot of benefit. Psychic Soothe Male is what y'all voted on. That will help a lot. Chelsea, you should be asleep. You're barely ahead of this infection here. So, no doctoring over bed rest. You stay in bed. I know heal root's one word, but whatever. Let's move the heal root inside. Actually, let's put in medicine. Grab this medicine. And that's going to be your next dosage. So I don't have to use heal mix serum on you for being reckless. Who's administering it? I want the best doctor to administer it. Sylvanti is the next best doc. All right, 92% should be pretty good. Yep. Your immunity is already surging ahead. All right, other things I could do while I'm sort of homebound due to the cold is bone armor, perhaps, if I get enough bone. Okay, medical emergency, but I'm already tending to it. 84 to 79, you should be fine. Raid from Black, from the south. Providencia, probably, yeah. Actually, you don't really have warm stuff. Who are you? Steel Cleaver, ooh, that sounds fun. Oh, you had Feral. Oh, so who didn't make it off this map tile? Because that's a very possible thing. I think it was just that one. Right, Glitch, you are going to need a weapon again. As a brawler. Actually, you know, you're not an... yeah, you're an obligate brawler. Grab this Ikla. Wolf and Moro. Go deal with our pest. Ooh, a heat wave. Pest is dead. Had a... Oh, that shirt is so tattered it's not even going to be worth keeping. And Ba, no lung. I agree there, Dragaron. Was hoping for a knockdown, but no such luck. I could have forced it, but I'd have to get stabbed a lot by a knife by brawling. Alright, you... Get the hell in bed. I don't know what you're doing up. I don't even know how you are up, honestly. Infection past 80%, you should be bedridden. How you're even on your feet, honestly, I have no idea. But there you go, now you're immune. Oh, look, you've remembered to be unconscious again. Oh, wow, you really... Oh, you're tough, that's why. Oh, I see. Alright, so I'm going to use the Healmech Serum to recover that thumb. And then we'll try to get a lung. Do our best here. Taking a look at the parkas I have available to me, we do have some nice cloth parkas that are more insulating than human leather. We have a lot of human leather, though. What I might want to do is to queue the dusters up to use human leather and just start cranking out human leather dusters for sale. But let's also get this bone armor that I wanted. And this tribal headdress with social impact would be not bad either. We'll make that out of cloth. And then the bone armor out of, well, bone. No surprise there. Savanta, you need a new weapon. I think we'll go with this pump shot. Or actually, where's your heavy SMG? Here it is. I'll put it now. Well, at the very least, they're happy and they're well fed. And we're about halfway through winter, so not going to freeze to death necessarily. I'm going to allow other people to start researching because Glitch here has other tasks, crafting tasks. So at the crafting spot, actually, let's make the bone armor like on the thing. I don't know why I queued it up down here. So copy, paste, copy. Alright, Glitch, you're the only one that has tasks. More beer. Here's some more fuel for the fire, for the knockout. At this point, I'm going to unrestrict everybody because it's warm enough out there that they can move around a bit. So bone armor and deer skull mask will be a good combo for when it's warm enough for us to use it. And that headdress will be good for trade. It might be warm enough for a trade caravan to come in. That'd be pretty neat. There's also feral mail here. I'm going to forbid that. And I'm going to forbid the Mega Sloth wool t-shirt. So the feral mail... let me think. Who doesn't care? It's Wolf and Chelsea that don't really care about dead man's clothing. So I'm going to have Wolf wear it. So Wolf, you're going to need pants, I believe. Is there any cloth pants anywhere? Or any insulating pants? Or just an excellent pair of pants? To some degree, I don't really care. I'll wear this good stuff. Okay, so the -20 is alright. His sharp armor is a lot higher now because of the feral mail that's underneath his parka. And it stacks, which is pretty cool. My need warm clothing is like going berserk. The recurve bows also have pretty good range. They have a range of 26 compared to most of my weapons right now that have like 13, so that's literally half. So if I need to range things down, recurve bows might be where it's at. Here's another Tory Talker vote for you up top. Good, bad, or good? And it does not combine the two good for, like, one big good. If that was barely understandable. Another thing I was going to do is a second research bench. Although that might get too cramped. So I'm gonna rethink that. I don't want to make this area cramped for any reason. So let's do sculptures out of the jade. We did decide that that would be a good use of it. Glitch, you wearing the armor? You are. So it reduces move speed a little bit, but it's going to be very handy for our guys to tank with. Because as you can see, it's an extra like 30 sharp. Looks like bad is gonna win. No wildlife. Still some advanced components, steel and components decaying out here. It's a little far. That psychic chunk was really out there. The fleshless. Stupid fleshless robots. Nobody loves you. Alright, Jamestown, sending some raiders. Ooh, a lot of them. Huge raid. With really ridiculously good weapons. And then a contract available. Where we host 2 prisoners for 19 hours and some mechs attack us. But 3 mercenaries will be placed under our control. I'm going to accept this for goodwill. Alright, so what I'm going to do is leave this door open. These prisoners can eat pemmican. And everybody's going to go to safety. Let's capture. And capture. I might take their gear too. Their clothing. So we'll keep them warm in this like cubby hole. A pack of wool. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. We'll be warm forever. All right, so here comes the raid. This raid was just attacking immediately. They're not sappers. But they're trying to bash my doors down. That's rude. Oh, someone's sad. Alright, the allies that I was given, I will obviously risk. Oh, I already got shot in the head. Alright, glitch is protected. They have blood rot. That's what's going on. Okay. Let's give them meds then. Oh, Zippy. Uh-oh, that's a grenade. Bye, Zippy. Mr. One Lung is downed. Now, if we want to keep everyone alive, we're going to fall back to make sure that the downed people don't get targeted for grenades. Actually, Glitch, you go here. Sylvanti, not again. This is too big of a raid to easily take care of. Uh-oh, Chelsea taking the business end of a grenade. Zach lost enough arms that he's not going to be able to move at all. Quit shooting grenades at me. Man, they were really well armed. How high of a roll was this? Out of, like, morbid curiosity. Why won't these guys die? Jesus. Alright, Chelsea's finally down. How are you not fleeing? How are they not fleeing? They've lost well over half. I think. Maybe my math sucks. I'm literally not even gonna have people upright enough. Alright, so they're going through the kidnap phase now. Why? Wait, you're kidnapping me, but you're not kidnapping, you're just shooting me. Alright, they're fleeing now. So you have Glitch here. Alright, triage time. Order of operations would be Morrow first. And Glitch. What I'm gonna do is restrict you to Area 1. Heal Glitch here. So I am not gonna have time to bring him anywhere. Ignore. Tend. Nope. I don't know how you're breaking your restriction. Oh, because that's safety. Because I painted it wrong. Alright. And then Schultz. How's your... Okay, you won't doctor anyone, so you carry them inside. Alright, these blood rotters are just gonna have to run the risk of blood rot. Some good weapons out here, because these guys were very, very well equipped. And most of it isn't bound. Alright, Moro, you can walk, so you walk yourself. You suck at doctoring, but honestly I have my hands full, so I don't care if you suck at doctoring. You're going to patch yourself up with no meds. No one uses meds. Alright, Zippy was kidnapped. Zippy wasn't one of my own, obviously, so not a huge deal for me. I stopped all the kidnapping of my own. Now the real trouble is, can I patch people up before blood loss? Because they had some really good weapons. And a raid from 2. That's just mean. Neurotrainers for medical? From Dub and from Bog. Thanks, guys. Hang in there, says another raider. Alright, Schultz. Ox is up on his feet. How, I don't know, but... It is a matter of timing now. Savanti, I'm going to pull you inside. Alright, Wolf, click, and rescue. Hauling him away. Ox, you got a neurotrainer. Everybody's a doctor now. I've got mechs landing on me. That's what you all voted on? For real? Alright, Schultz, you stay here. Oh, I don't think this is good for Wolf or Glitch. Because Ox just went down again. We only have no one really conscious anymore. Yeah, we don't have anyone conscious anymore. Now, fortunately, Providencia is fleeing, but that's not going to be enough. So, what do you want me to do? I have 2 options here. I'm going to let you vote. All right. I'm going to be back in just a second while you vote on these 2 options, and I'll give you a little Yoda while you wait. After 1 minute, it looked like Miracle Healing is in the lead. Almost a 2-to-1 ratio there. Yoda saves the day, option 3. I like that option. So, just to do a little moratorium of what happened, essentially, the use of the triple launcher on the psychic ship made my defenses less effective because, of course, if you don't have a triple launcher pocketed like that, you run a serious risk of being vulnerable. And then, they were just much, 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 much better geared than I was. Because I'm tribal and they weren't. So, therein is the problem. So, I would say Miracle Healing has won by enough, satisfyingly enough, that I can go this route. So, what I was going to do is not fully heal everybody, but just get them conscious. Just conscious enough that they will be able to move. And just to heal random injuries. I'm not picking what injuries. So that everyone can walk. Now that guy that's outside, he's doomed. Wow, these guys are really unconscious. Oh, did someone vote for an infection while I was stepped away? Now, the other issue, of course, is that Schultz here is going to go down, and I don't have the capacity to fight this group. So let's keep healing until I can actually survive this. There's no point in coming back from the brink only to be sent right back to the brink. Alright, I don't think they've, oh, it's the blood loss. So, hold on. Remove Hedith. I just gotta remove the blood loss so that they can actually, because it's not the injuries, it's just the total blood loss sustain that is now keeping them from being able to do anything. Alright. So we've removed the blood loss. So now what's up is I have 5 Scythers to deal with. Wolf's going to do his part in setting up a trap for them. We have more diseases and infections. Wolf just keep standing here, that's fine. There's also a tribe raid coming in, and that's from Micklemoose and Manhunter pack of Huskies from the north to also help to fight the mechs. Ox, please start listening. No, I didn't in any way tell you to go that way. Whatever, as long as you move. Alright, Sylvanti. Wow, this looks like a proper Wendigo hut now. Moro, healing yourself. I'm going to remove the 2 infections, because I need the forces, and then I'm going to stop relying on the dev mode. So I've set up some traps. It's not going to be enough to kill all these Scythers, but it's going to be enough for me to put some distance between me and the Scythers. I hope. Alright, sorry Leslie. It is not looking great for you. Glitch. Let's get you... if no one's staring at you, to set up this trap. Sylvanti, I'm going to have you go equip a scattergun. These huskies are taking too long. Yeah, Ox is still dead anyway. I'll heal people here just because I didn't do enough initially. So Sylvanti has arms. Wolf has arms. Glitch is knocked out. Good. Okay. So now it's Huskies versus Scythers. Clear this. Chelsea. I don't have an appropriate weapon for you. What is it? I'll just do... There used to be a pawn revive. I don't know where it is. Oh, resurrect. That's why it's... Alright. So Ox is the only one that's not hurt. And let me turn that off now. Alright, everybody should get to safety. Oh, you're kidnapping Glitch? Yeah, it's not going to work for you. So the... Huskies lost significantly. Still some more Huskies left. But as long as they have a valid target, they should be coming north. Leslie died. That's okay. Samoro. Are you healthy enough to grab some sort of firearm? Let's give you a recurve bow. It ain't much, but it'll have to do. Consume some ambrosia for the mood. And some tea. And head north. So do I have any, I don't have any traps to be installed at the moment. So it's just a bunch of damaged Scythers. No, machine pistol, that'll work. Alright, so Glitch is still out here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal him too. But then, part of this is just things need to be rebalanced. Well, I didn't mean for you to get up. Hang on. Damage to down. I want him healed, but not healed a lot. Well, I'll just have to keep an eye on it. So Ox is going to keep the door open. Man, I feel like I'm playing Darkest Dungeon or something. Who needs a weapon, right? Alright, the Scythers are down. Glitch will be rescued. And we can continue. Potentially. Let me just dump a little extra healing to Glitch so he's just not dead before I even get there. And then I'm just going to have to aim to see about... What I think is going on is these weapons, the new weapons that have been introduced, are stronger than they ought to be. Oh, really? Thank you for watching episode 4 of The Wendigos, which originally aired live on Twitch July 11th. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, just go to Rhadamant.com for the schedule. I also stream pretty much nightly now, so twitch.tv/Rhadamant5186 if you'd like to just tune in throughout the week. If you have any feedback for me, do drop me a line in the comments below. I will work to try to balance the Wendigos so that dev mode isn't used in the future. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all next episode. Adios.